You know what I realized? I have never got a crush. Like, I never got anybody that I actually wanted. Like, in terms of relationship wise, or trying to get somebody's attention and shit. Like, be able to talk to them or have some kind of bond or some kind of, close relationship, whether it be just a close friends, best friends, lover, whatever, wife and shit. But I never had someone that I actually wanted. Like, I just realized that. And it's crazy because it's like, the people that I've ever talked to and people that I've ever dated, I never initially wanted them, but the more we talked, the more we got to know each other, the more we developed the connection between each other. That was when it started becoming, they became valuable. Instead of being someone I wanted, they were someone that I valued and appreciated and such things like that. But initially though, I can't say that I ever really wanted them though. Like, not like right off the rip, but it was more so like, you look at them and you think like, maybe one of these days we gonna talk, or we gonna get into some deep relationship, or we gonna there's something about you that makes me want to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? I consider them people of interest. Like, you have interest in that person, but you don't initially want them until you learn more about them to know why you want, to find out why it is that you would want them, or why that you would later value them, based off what you know. Those type of relationships essentially are the ones that you should be getting married to. Not the ones that you actually just go to want just off of the looks, like just off of just knowing a few little things about them. Like, I never got someone that I had crushes on, or I've never got anybody that I had a crush on for like 3 primary reasons. I'm not even making this shit up. 1, I'm ugly to them. I look ugly as shit, They got their own little preference on who looks good and who looks ugly, and apparently I fulfill that category as ugly. So I'm like, all right, understandable. Everybody has their own opinion. So on to the next one. Number 2, I'm not their type. Well, it's like, well, what is your type then? You like somebody that wants to treat you good, right? Treat you with respect and treat you with kindness and all the loyalty in the world, right? Yeah. But you left out the part where you want someone that does that while they look a certain way and while they act a certain way, or their occupation is a certain thing, to fulfill your criteria. So you want somebody that treats you good, but you want it to be from specific kinds of people that fulfill your wants. Whether if it's just like, how they look or just how they act and all that stuff. So that's what you mean by not your type. I could be the one to treat you right, and you know this for a fact, just based off knowing the type of person that I am. You know that I would treat you right, but because I don't look a certain way, don't do certain things, I'm just suddenly not your type, when it is one thing that you ultimately want in return, regardless of what they look like. But hey, on to the next one. And then number 3 is, you got the ones that act like everybody that tries to talk to them are always trying to bullshit them or play them or be on some bullshit. So they just ignore you and block you and shit like that. And I'm just like, or they just instantly curve you because they got way too many motherfuckers trying to bother them and shit. And it's just like, I mean, I'm not really trying to bother you, but you know that I'm trying to show that there can be a deeper connection with me than the motherfuckers that want to bullshit you, because I wouldn't want to bullshit you. But you want to think that I could just be just like everybody. I could be just like everybody else and not even give me the chance. So it's just like, well, damn, you missed out on the opportunity then, since you want to be that damn stubborn and feel like you just, this mighty John, like nobody can touch you and shit like that. Like girl, please. So those are people that I consider a crush though. Like, I never got them, more so for those specific reasons. But then it was just like, everybody else that I talked to was always somebody that I didn't like initially, but I just like wanted to get to know them. So it's like, it's something that I realized, and it made me wonder, like why can't I pull any crush? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm insecure, but I'm saying is there some kind of reason why I haven't pulled any crushes yet? Because I know there's some motherfuckers out there that probably got all their crushes, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why haven't I got any of mine? Or why is it so hard to get mine? Like I don't really have like much to like I don't have like much that I require. You know what I'm saying? Like there's probably some basic shit like consistency and shit like that. But it's like it's hard to really maintain a crush because you have a crush on them for the beginning time. Like the best time is the beginning. Like when you first have a crush on this person, you thinking like, yo, that's my motherfucking future wife. That's the love of my life. Like, yo, when we get together, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be like a fairy tale relationship. Like it's gonna be so good. Like off the rip, like, yo, that crush is amazing. Like you dreaming about that person and shit like that. And then after you done been through all types of bullshit with relationships and people that just wasn't for you and crazy motherfuckers and just having toxic shit, it's like you get to that point where you just start looking at your crushes like I mean, when I initially had a crush on you, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have been on that that kind of energy where I was really trying to consider something with you. But now it's just like, look, at this point, I'd already been through shit, and I ain't trying to go through all that shit I went through again. So I don't know what kind of time that you could be on, but it's like that level of like likeness that I had for you back then is just not even on that, to where you just become a person of interest now. Like maybe I still want to get to know you a bit, even off the strength of me having a crush on you for so long ago. But it's like at this point, it's like, what's there to know about you? Like, what kind of BS could you be on? What kind of fucked up shit you could do to me, just like other Johns have. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's there that you could do? Like, I don't think anybody out here is that damn different now, because everybody's relatively the same. So what can you do different? Can you show me different? Can you act different? Can you be different? Without telling me that you're different, because it's like you're saying the same thing that everybody else said, that they was different and shit, but everybody acted very, very similar though, so how could they really be different? You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because it's like you realize, like, when you have a crush, like, you throw away a lot of people that you could have had good relationships with, you know what I'm saying, just for your crush or someone that you just want, like, or that you believe that if you save some time for that person, that y'all gonna eventually be something, like something's gonna happen, something special, or that magical relationship is gonna come about. But it's like you don't know, because you and that crush haven't even got anywhere yet, or y'all just not, the timing ain't right or some shit like that. So you feel like you gotta invest your time into trying to maintain having a crush on this person, ignoring everybody else that could possibly give you that great relationship you've been waiting for with your crush. Like the person that you continuously keep fucking with because you don't want to let them go and type shit too. Like you blocking out everybody else, all the other potential candidates of who could actually treat you right. And especially it's fucked up when you're holding on to somebody that ain't even treating you right, and you still curving people that probably could treat you right. Now, there's one thing to curve people that, of course, ain't shit, or gonna be on some bullshit. But it's another thing to curve the people that you could actually feel like, yo, this person would definitely treat me right. But because I'm so stubborn on this one person that I really want to be with, or really believe that this is someone I should actually be with, I'm gonna ignore that shit. I'm gonna ignore that possibility for this one person because I believe. Now, of course, when you believe in something, you want to definitely have all your faith in it. You want to have all your trust that as long as you put your belief into this, that good is going to turn around. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this fucked up scenario that you might be having with that person, it might turn around, for the better. Maybe if you have patience for that. But sometimes it's like, you just got to know how to let go. And if you can't let go, you're just going to keep enduring all this suffering. You're not going to get past it. You're not going to get past it if you can't let go. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what would drive you to want to keep holding on to someone that's being so toxic to you? You know what I'm saying? Someone that's being so toxic. Someone that's consistently cheated on you so many times. Why do you want to hold on to that? Why do you want to keep holding on to that shit? Like, that's not right. That's not cool. Like, you're only hurting yourself and embarrassing yourself because you could have been left. You could have been out of that shit, and you could have been over here living a long lifetime of happiness. You know, if you would have just let go of that one motherfucker that kept on doing you wrong. But why didn't you leave that person though? Because you cared about what other people thought of you. You cared about your reputation. Because the person you with was essentially popping as hell. He was popping, he was known. He'd get money or some shit like that. You know, he'd be out there hustling and getting his shit. And you felt like that was good on your reputation because all your motherfucking friends is cheering you on, saying, yeah, yup, y'all, and all that shit. But you acting like nobody would fuck with you if you left. You was curving every nigga in the book for this person that was fucking you over every other week. Every other week he was fucking you over. Like, why would you still be invested in that shit if you constantly getting played every other week? Like, at some point, you should just realize just how stupid you're making, what the stupid decisions you're making when it comes to this shit. That's one thing I never understand about women. How can you be, like, valedictorians? You could be book smart. You could have college degrees. You could be, like, just intelligent. You know, with being, being intelligent and being sophisticated. But it's like, when it comes to relationships and people, how do you constantly keep failing that class? Like, it's like simple mathematics when you think about the shit. Like 1 + 1 = 2. 1, me, plus this guy equals relationship. So that means everything that I want, he should be fulfilling for us to equal that relationship, you know, and you should be fulfilling what he wants as well. If he's not fulfilling what you want, then you just easily subtract 1. That way you eliminate that whole scenario. If he's not treating you right, if he's not doing good, you just -1. Simple as that. Simple mathematics, right? But why would you want to care about all the other variables that, occur if you -1? Like, all the other possibilities of what happens, like, you could not find nobody again, your friends gonna, not like the fact that y'all ended, or you just feel like he gonna end up fucking other people and shit like that, and you care about who he might be talking to. Your friends might even try talking to him or some shit like that. Like, you just want to continuously hold on to that toxic shit. Like, and it just doesn't make any sense. It never does. Like, just learn how to say no. Just learn how to stop. Just learn how to just know your worth. Like, your worth. You know that you deserve better. So there's no way that you would logically allow yourself to suffer your own worth just for something that you want to believe is going to work. But you keep ignoring the signs that keep telling you to get away before it's too late. Before it is too late. Because sometimes people don't realize this shit until it's too late. Where the damage is already done to them, where the damage is already set to be done. All it is just time. This is gonna take its toll. Like, at some point, you should be able to realize the moment that you get damaged, you should just realize right off the bat, like, I need to back away because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse if I keep staying here. But I can't lie though. I had that problem before. Where I didn't know how to let go. It drove me crazy. And it's like, you definitely have to learn the hard way sometimes, of just learning how to let go. Because if you can't let go when you need to, like I said, time's going to take its toll on you, man. Like, that shit is really crazy. But I feel like there's a reason why there's like a. I feel like there's like a bigger reason why I just don't really like. I can't really bang with like anybody that I've ever had a crush on, you know, because it's just. It's awkward, you know, because it's like at one point I used to like you so much, but now as years go on, after everything I've been through, it's like you don't even like you're not even as special. You're not even as like as special as you used to be before I like, you know, long before we even spoke. Like not even as close to being that special anymore. Like at this point, it's like I'm fed up. Like just show me different, and if not, then you just gonna be like another one of them just to me, you know. Compared to when I was thinking that you were just amazing, you know, just off the rip of just believing it. Without even having no proof. You could have just been just like them all along, but I just might have just been so naive, you know? Off of my own fantasized thoughts. Like hey, yo, it's really something. It's really interesting to realize that, though. Like, everybody that was a point of interest to me turned into someone, you know, eventually turned into someone special. Someone that you just didn't know that would actually impact your life and shit. Like all you was a minute ago. It's like all you was a minute ago was a person of interest. Like someone that I just was like, maybe, you know, maybe if I get to know this person, maybe something might click. You was just like a possibility, like a relationship. Not someone that I was going to initiate a relationship with, but you was like a possibility for it. And it was just like, damn, you went from a person of interest to like being like one of my top loves, you know what I'm saying? Like someone that I value and appreciate. Like it's crazy. Just by taking the time to getting to know each other, you know? Taking the time to getting to know each other and learn more about each other rather than just rushing to something because we like each other. Like, nah, we took that time. So anybody that takes their time with this shit, like kudos to you, because that's how it should be. That's how relationships last longer. But sometimes it's a gamble though. You can spend so much time trying to learn you can spend so much time learning each other to work on being into something special. But sometimes that might not even always be the case. You know, that might just be, you know, it might have just should have been just as it was, like just at the pace it was, not go into a relationship and then realize it was a mistake later and then now the relationship is screwed up. Like sometimes, you know, that shit happens. Like no matter how long y'all talk to get to know each other, it still couldn't work out. And then some people that enter relationships right off the rip of them just liking each other and expressing that, like, you know, they just end up having long-lasting relationships, and I'm just like, damn, like, oh, well, okay, like, I wish I had that kind of luck, but it doesn't seem like everybody can be blessed like that. So unfortunately, it's like, damn, like, I don't know how my whole relationship life is gonna play out in the future. You know, it's always interesting to like to try to think about the future in terms of like people that you might crush on, people that you might have, you know, you might be interested in getting to know, people that you probably should have gotten to know, you know, at a certain point, but you might have been so focused on something else and you might miss that opportunity, and then you'll end up regretting it later. Oh shoot, I know that feeling well, man. I'm sure a lot of us can know that feeling quite well too, so. Also, I just want to thank you guys for coming out to this show. I appreciate all the love and support, all the subscribes. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Also, be sure to check out, be sure to stay updated with the channel as well, to be sure to keep track of new upcoming videos coming soon. Be sure to follow me on social media, all Steph J Millz, Instagram, Steph_J_Millz. You can follow me on Facebook, Steph J Millz. You can also follow my other YouTube channel that I do for live streaming as well. And I will see you guys on the next show. Take care of yourselves and peace out.